Hey guys, how are you? I am back as I promised with a little story time for you guys. If you guys remember, 4 days ago, I wished my oldest a happy birthday. He had turned 31. In that video, I talked to you guys about how my mom was yelling at me at my son's first birthday um, because my feet were swollen and all that other good stuff. And I didn't listen to her. I was like, no, it's my son's birthday. Da, da, da. Anyway, what happened was I was pregnant with my second, with my middle child, my adventurer. He was born 30 years ago today, December 5th. And he is, my son is something else, guys. He is always going for whatever he can go for. I miss him dearly, especially this year because July of this year, he moved to Florida. And I'm to Florida, to California. We might as well have been Florida. Um, and I miss him dearly. He is a one of a kind jokester, but serious at the same time. And he's always wanted to leave Boston. He tried moving to Rhode Island, that didn't work, but he did leave to California, and I miss him with all my heart. I was waiting for 12 o'clock here, which would have been 9 o'clock there last night to send them his birthday video and his birthday wishes and everything. Carlos has had this. My son's name Carlos. He has had a very challenging life since the day he was born. Carlos was born premature, um, just like my oldest. But unfortunately, with Carlos, there was no time to stop the delivery and give him the steroids for his lungs because I had developed severely high blood pressure. When I went into the hospital because I was throwing up, they rushed me to have him. They had to induce me. He wasn't due until, when was he due? He was due in March sometime, I want to say, March 18th to be exact. Um, but the doctor said, you have to have this baby. Either you will die or he will die, if not both of you. So, of course, that raised my blood pressure even higher. So he was born very early. He was born at 32 weeks. He weighed 3 pounds, and his lungs were very, very, very premature. And I was very, very sick with my blood pressure. I did not see my son. I was not able to see my son till I was about for at least 3 days after he was born, and I was taken down to the NICU. I couldn't see his face still. He was covered. He had all types of breathing machines. I can barely see his little teeny tiny nose, and I can barely see his eyes from all the stuff that was on his face to help him breathe. I remember the priest coming into the into my room. Um, they wanted to give him an emergency baptism because they weren't guaranteeing him. But then, he got better. He stayed for the same amount of time. He weighed 3 pounds. He stayed for about the same amount of time, for about a month and a half. He stayed in the hospital. He struggled for many years with his asthma. He developed very bad asthma. Now at 30, I think his last episode was probably, it's been a good amount of years since his last episode. I remember going to school when he was in kindergarten with the breathing machine and everything. He's had a tough journey. But he has surpassed all his obstacles. He's where he wants to be right now. He is in California and he's thriving. He's comfortable where he's at. He was never comfortable aside from family. He's the adventurer. He's always wanted to be out and experience this, that, and the third. And he was able to do that. Though I miss him, I know he's good and I'm happy for him. Hopefully we'll see each other sometime during the summer. We do talk on the phone all the time, and text and Instagram and all that other good stuff. So I just want to wish my sweet, sweet son, Carlos, Papi Mommy loves you and she misses you very much, dude. You need to hurry up and come home. Guys, please wish my 30-year-old, I'm getting so old, my 30-year-old a very happy birthday. Um, and yeah, I'll be back in a few months with my last born. But for now, let's wish Carlos a happy birthday, guys. Love you guys. Bye.